Hey, what's going on, you guys? Legendary, historic day. Literally, that's not just a figure of English speech, but Big 45, now known as Big 47, got inaugurated today. And I can't for the life of me spell that word. So, historic day, and let's just go through it. I don't know what exactly we're going to dive into, but if you want to dive into these things and you want to chill with your boy, let's get into it. Let's dive into it. First thing we're going to check out is Trump's inauguration speech. So please like the video, sub to the channel, do all damn tangs, and let's get politically educated. Let's go, dude. Let's check out Big fucking 45. Winning. Hell yeah, dude. Just like that, we have a leader again. Look at that. Crack a beer to Big 45. I'm still going to call him Big 45, dude, because 45 precedes 47, obviously. Look at him, dude. So much salt in the room.
Thank you very much, everybody. Well, thank you very much.
Dumbass butthole Biden, sit your bitch ass down.
Vice President Vance.
You're a badass.
Speaker Johnson. Senator Thune. Chief Justice Roberts. Justices.
Look at them, just look at her.
United States Supreme Court.
Bill, look at his mind is blown.
President Clinton.
Hillary
President
wants
Bush.
nothing to do with it.
President Obama. President Biden.
Hell yeah, dude.
Vice President Harris.
We back, baby.
And my fellow citizens.
See how we didn't
golden
mention
age of
dusty
America
ass
begins
Hillary.
right now.
Hell yeah, dude. No one better to bring a golden age in than the golden child, Trump.
From this day forward, our country will flourish and be respected again all over the world. We will be the envy of every nation, and we will not allow ourselves to be taken advantage of any longer.
He's saying that. Look, he's saying it right in front of these people.
During every single day of the Trump administration, I will very simply put America first.
Besides Israel. I love Trump, but you know. wait. Look at them. They're just sitting there like, ah, shit, we're about to get cooked. All the lizard people, even Bush sitting back. W sitting back there like, this is about to get ugly.
Our sovereignty will be reclaimed.
Oh my God, he doesn't
Our
give
safety
a flying
will be restored.
Shit about anything.
The scales of justice will be rebalanced. The vicious, violent, and unfair weaponization of the Justice Department and our government will end.
God, dude, talk about saying something to people's faces. God, I wish I could just see their faces better. Hilarious. This is why Melania wore that hat, because she wanted to just like duck down and die inside of it. 45 was probably practicing this speech in the mirror with the shirt off the night before. And Melania was like, I need to cover my eyes. I can't look at the butthole Biden's face.
And our top priority will be to create a nation that is proud,
Look at
prosperous, and free.
Fuck yeah, dude. See, Baron's like, fear not, father. Thy enemies is my enemies. They not dare harm you on this day.
America will soon be greater, stronger,
Huge.
And far more exceptional than ever before.
So I'm talking about, bro.
I return to the presidency confident and optimistic that we are at the start of a thrilling new era of national success. A tide of change is sweeping the country. Sunlight is pouring over the entire world. And America has the chance to seize this opportunity like never before. But first, we must be honest about the challenges we face.
That Biden created.
While they are plentiful, they will be annihilated by this great momentum that the world is now witnessing in the United States of America.
Are these speeches normally like this? I don't even remember. Does the president usually get up there and just... Does he usually get up there and just trash the previous administration right to their face? I don't even remember. Doesn't matter.
As we gather today, our government confronts a crisis of trust. For many years, a radical and corrupt establishment has extracted power and wealth from our citizens while the pillars of our society lay broken and seemingly in complete disrepair. We now have a government that cannot manage even a simple crisis at home, while at the same time stumbling into a continuing...
This is like a Comedy Central roast, dude. That's what this is. You know, like the comedian gets up there and everybody else is sitting around.
...catalog of catastrophic events abroad.
Oh, man, I would love to be staring at their faces right now.
Magnificent, law-abiding American citizens.
It must have been so epic to be there and just be able to stare at Kamala's fucking
protection for dangerous
big
criminals,
ugly face.
Many from prisons and mental institutions that have illegally entered our country from all over the world.
Kick them out!
We have a government that has given unlimited funding to the defense of foreign borders, but refuses to defend American borders or, more importantly, its own people. Our country can no longer deliver basic services in times of emergency. As
God, how refreshing is this, huh?
By the wonderful people of
How refreshing
North
is it to hear a guy
Carolina
who can actually string a
treated
sentence
so
together
badly.
and he's actually talking on your behalf?
And other states who are still suffering from a hurricane that took place many months ago. Or more recently, Los Angeles, where we're watching fires still tragically burn. From weeks ago, without even a token of defense, they're raging through the houses and communities, even affecting some of the wealthiest and most powerful individuals in our country.
The lizard people
are sitting here right now. They don't have a home any longer. That's interesting.
It's okay. It was a very diverse fire. Look at these. Look at Biden just dying right now. He's like, oh, I want to get out of here and change my diaper. Then this guy, he's already dreading having to listen to this fucking wench just go off in the limousine. And Kamala just looks like she's on the rag. And this fucking lizard person, isn't that the guy with the gay lover? And Dr. Jill, all sorts of salty. Dr. Jill's probably the saltiest one. And notice Hunter's nowhere to be found. He doesn't want to show face. He's off railing lines in the presidential suite for the last time. Hell yeah, dude. Hunter rules.
Can't let this happen.
Look,
Everyone is unable to do anything.
look at how JD's sitting there. Masculine, right? Look at this side, all like masculine. Then you got fucking Batman right here, right? Then over here, you just got dementia and feminine, creepy pedo energy, dude. Hell yeah.
Thing about it that's going to change. We have a public health system that does not deliver in times of disaster, yet more money is spent on it than any country anywhere in the world. And we have an education system that teaches our children to be ashamed of themselves in many cases, to hate our country despite the love that we try so desperately to provide
Yeah, we're just
to
baking
them.
SJWs at
All of
colleges.
this will change starting today.
Right
and it
meow.
will change very
Hell yeah,
quickly.
dude. Let's go. Alabama for Trump.
My recent election is a mandate to completely and totally reverse a horrible betrayal and all of these many betrayals that have taken place, and to give the people back their faith, their wealth, their democracy, and indeed their freedom.
Damn.
From this moment on, America's decline is over.
Show Biden's face, dude. He's just cooking him. Oh, that's got to be hell sitting there just
Our
listening to
liberties
that.
and our nation's glorious death.
I'm sorry, but no matter what you think about Trump, it's got to be somewhat inspiring, even if you freaking hate him, seeing everything that he's chewed through just to get back where he's at. Literally shot at, tried to lock him up. All of it. The media coming after him. He's the biggest G of all time, dude. He's straight up the biggest G of all time.
Destiny will no longer be denied, and we will immediately restore the integrity, competency, and loyalty of America's government. Over the past 8 years, I have been tested and challenged more than any president in our 250-year history. and I've learned a lot along the way.
Learned a lot.
The journey to
Crazy America's only
reclaim our
250 years
republic
old, you know?
has not been an easy one, that I can tell you. Those who wish to stop our cause have tried to take my freedom and indeed to take my life. Just a few months ago in a beautiful Pennsylvania field, an assassin's bullet ripped through my ear.
Okay, the dumbest thing in the world, and I know we've talked about this way too many times, but still, there's people still to this day that think that was fake. They thought that Trump, the president-elect person running for president, hired some mongoloid and was like, hey, buddy, shoot at my head, but just barely miss. Oh, and by the way, Secret Service is going to cap your ass afterward, but just make it look real. That's the dumbest of the dumb, dude.
But I felt then, and believe even more so now, that my life was saved for a reason. I was saved by God to make America great again.
Chosen one. Chosen Juan. Look at how salty they are, dude. Oh, let's watch everybody else stand up. Oh, look, all the lizard people hating it.
Thank you.
And cameraman is really not trying to do them dirty. I will protect you, Father. Leave the libtards to me. We must carry out the plan.
Thank you very much.
Oh, this kid looks salty. Both of these guys do. Who the fuck are these shit's bussin' ass kids? Interesting.
That is why each day under our administration of American patriots, we will be working to meet every crisis with dignity and power and strength.
The fuck is going on with Bill, dude? He's creeping me out. Anyways. Probably smells butthole Biden's diaper. Or Hillary's pussy, one of the two.
We will move with purpose and speed to bring back hope, prosperity, safety, and peace for citizens of every race, religion, color, and creed. For American citizens, January 20th, 2025 is Liberation Day.
I really do hope that Trump comes. You know, I know he's doing a bunch of deportations, but I really do hope he comes through for like the hood and Hispanic cultures and shit like that, you know? Like people that kind of went outside of their bubbles to vote for him. I really hope he comes and brings some prosperity to like impoverished like black neighborhoods and shit like that, dude. I really hope he actually, I mean, he tried to last time. He did for the most part. Just need to pump money into the hood like they pump it into fucking Ukraine, you know? Or Israel.
It is my hope that our recent presidential election will be remembered as the greatest and most consequential election in the history of our country. As our victory showed, the entire nation is rapidly unifying behind our agenda with dramatic increases in support from virtually every element of our society, young and old, men and women, African Americans, Hispanic Americans, Asian
Probably some
Americans,
they-thems.
urban, suburban, rural, and very importantly, we had a powerful win in all 7 swing states, and the popular vote, we won by millions of people.
He's just revenge is so
To the
sweet,
Black
dude.
and Hispanic communities,
Oh, here we go.
I want to thank you for the tremendous outpouring of love and trust that you have shown me.
Yeah, dude. I hope he comes in and just really just dumps money into these communities, you know? Because the Democrats, they always talk about it. That's all they do is talk, 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 talk. Trump actually cares about prosperity. I hope he goes into the hood, dumps a bunch of money into it, incentivizes businesses to keep their businesses there, and actually funds law enforcement to protect these businesses, you know, and just fucking lock up all the criminals, ruining people's lives so normal people in these impoverished neighborhoods can get good jobs, buy houses, and get ahead in life, you know? Democrats, they just always talk about it like, oh, we're ending racism. Like, racism isn't even a thing. There's just systemic problems where people don't have opportunities to get their foot indoors, you know? And the only thing missing there is funds. That's all I need is money. And God knows we have enough of it because we're sending billions and billions to other countries all the time, you know?
With your vote, we set records, and I will not forget it. I've heard your voices in the campaign, and I look forward to working with you.
Hell yeah,
in the
Big
years to
45.
come. Today is Martin Luther King Day, and his honor, this will be a great honor. But in his honor, we will strive together to make his dream a reality. We will make his dream come true. Thank you. Thank you.
Damn, Biden, you can't even stand for that one? Probably doesn't remember who that is, to be honest.
National unity is now returning to America, and confidence and pride is soaring like never before. In everything we do, my administration will be inspired by a strong pursuit of excellence and unrelenting success. We will not forget our country. We will not forget our Constitution, and we will not forget our God. Can't do that.
By the way, I watched Passion of the Christ last night. Terrible movie.
Today I will sign
Absolutely
a series
terrible.
of historic executive orders.
And I'll tell you why really quick. It was absolutely terrible, the Passion of the Christ, because they didn't talk about Jesus' life at all. They didn't talk about Jesus' teachings, his lives. At one point, they showed him sitting around with his disciples being like, here's a piece of bread. This is my body. Oh, thanks. That's all you're going to teach us about the Messiah? Besides that, it was literally him just getting whipped for 2 hours, dude. Terrible movie. Absolutely terrible.
With these actions, we will begin the complete restoration of America and the revolution of common sense.
Hell yeah, buddy.
Common sense.
Oh, what are you saying? These guys didn't bring any common sense? The men can get pregnant, people? Dr. Jill? You're saying Dr. Jill didn't come through with the common sense? Come on, dude.
First, I will declare a national emergency at our southern border.
JD just chilling. Hell yeah, dude. Deport all the Kamala voters. Oh, look. It's not a good look for white people. All the white hair standing up. Deport. Damn, that's a lot of white hair, bro.
All illegal entry will immediately be halted, and we will begin the process of returning millions and millions of criminal aliens
goddamn
back
right.
to the places from which they came.
Get them criminals the
We will
fuck out of
reinstate
here.
my Remain in Mexico policy.
Right along the Gulf of America.
I will end the practice of catch and release. And I will send troops to the
Look at
southern border
Biden's like, oh,
to
shit.
repel the disastrous
Where's Hunter gonna get
invasion
his
of our country.
fentanyl? I love this. Who's this chick? She's just over there chopping it up in the lion's den.
Under the orders I signed today, we will also be designating the cartels as foreign terrorist organizations.
How is anybody against any of this? That's what I want to know. Like, you see the Democrats all sitting there like with a scoury face on, you know? Look, all the white heads are clapping. How could anybody be against that? How could anybody be against drugs coming over the border and fighting the cartels?
By invoking the Alien Enemies Act of
don't get it.
1798, I will direct our government to use the full and immense power of federal and state law enforcement to eliminate the presence of all foreign gangs and criminal networks, bringing devastating crime to U.S. soil, including our cities and inner cities.
Oh, yeah, get him the fuck out.
As Commander-in-Chief, I have no higher responsibility than to defend our country from threats and invasions, and that is exactly what I am going to do. We will do it at a level that
He's gonna go out there with a
nobody's ever
sword
seen
and fuck
before.
some shit up by himself, bro.
Next, I will
Watch.
direct all members of my cabinet to marshal the vast powers at their disposal to defeat what was record inflation and rapidly bring down costs and prices.
Yeah, do that. Look, Biden's like, oh, that's not possible. Look at all these guys.
The inflation crisis was caused by massive overspending and escalating
I love watching their
energy
faces.
prices, and that is why today I will also declare a national energy emergency. We will drill, baby, drill.
Hell yeah, buddy. I saw W speaking in some claps right there. You see that? He's like, drill, baby, drill. W was sitting over there doing some clapping.
Manufacturing nation once again, and we have something that no other manufacturing nation will ever have. The largest amount of oil and gas of any country on earth, and we are going to use it.
Hell yeah, brother.
We'll use it.
Use that shit.
We will bring
Look at
prices
W, he
down,
cracks me up.
fill our strategic reserves up again, right to the top, and export American energy all over the world. We will be a rich nation again, and it is that liquid gold under our feet that will help to do it. With my actions today, we will end the Green New Deal and we will revoke the electric vehicle mandate, saving our auto industry and keeping my sacred pledge to our great American auto workers.
Oh, yeah, dude. I'm looking forward to watching some liberal meltdowns after this. This guy. He's like, my grandfather started an oil company 700 years ago. Now I'm fucking rich and drive a Ferrari. This is my wife.
In other words, you'll be able to buy the car of your choice.
Hell yeah, dude. I need
We
a new
will
one.
build automobiles in America again at a rate that nobody could have dreamt possible just a few years ago. And thank you to the auto workers of our nation for your inspiring vote of confidence. We did tremendously with their vote.
Marvelous.
I will immediately begin the overhaul of our trade system to protect American workers and families. Instead of taxing our citizens to enrich other countries, we will tariff and tax foreign countries to enrich our citizens.
Damn, dude, Biden's having a meltdown right now. He doesn't
For this
comprehend.
purpose, we are establishing the External Revenue Service
What?
to collect all tariffs, duties, and revenues. It will be massive.
What the
amounts
hell's
of
the
money pouring
External
into our
Revenue
treasury,
Service?
coming from foreign sources.
Oh,
The
dude, that's
American dream will
sick.
soon be back and thriving like never before to restore competence and effectiveness to our federal government.
Getting dementia the
My
fuck out of the White
administration
House?
will establish the brand new Department of Government Efficiency.
Doge. We're going to the moon, baby.
After years and years of illegal and unconstitutional federal efforts to restrict free expression, I will also sign an executive order to immediately stop all government censorship and bring back free speech to America.
Oh, thank God, dude. Bro, I have gotten, in the week since Mark Zuckerberg has came out and said we're going to stop censoring stuff, I've gotten like 8,000 new followers in 1 week. I've been doing Instagram since 2017, something like that. Like professionally making content. And my first account took like 2-3 years to get to 10,000. Then it got nuked because I made a joke about, protesters blocking the road. Then they nuked it. Then I made another one, and that one took from like 2021 till now to get up to like 15,000 or something like that. Then literally in the last fucking week, when Zuckerberg's like, we're going to stop censoring shit, I've got like 8 to 10,000 new followers in a week. And then they're trying to tell me like, oh no, Facebook wasn't censoring. There was no censoring. Yes, there was, dude. I'll show you the numbers. My account went from reaching like 30,000 to 7.3 million. It's nuts how much they were throttling things. All because butthole Biden told him to. We back, baby.
Never again will the immense power of the state be weaponized to persecute political opponents.
Yeah, talking about some
Something I know
disinformation.
something
Suck
about.
my D, dude.
We will not allow that to happen. It will not happen again under my leadership.
That's the thing I
We
care
will
most about,
restore
honestly.
fair, equal, and impartial justice.
It's the free speech shit.
Under the constitutional rule of law.
Everything else, I don't give a fuck. But when it comes to like, oh, I can't say things on the internet.
We are going to bring law and order back to our cities.
Law and order. Yeah, maybe I'll try to be a
This
cop
week,
again.
I will also end the government policy of trying to socially engineer race and gender into every aspect of public and
Oh,
private
thank
life.
God, dude. I can't do it anymore, bro. I don't care. I'm going to give all the non-white people a secret. Like,
We will
white people
forge
really
a
don't care.
society
We
that
got other
is
shit going on.
colorblind and merit-based.
Oh, you're not just going to give a trans Hispanic midget the CEO position
As
of a
of
Fortune
today,
500 company? Good.
It will henceforth be the
if
official
the competent
policy
give it
of
to
the
him, right?
United
I
States
don't care.
government that there are only two genders, male and female.
Damn. How do we get to a point where that's even a conversation, you know? How do we get to a point where, oh, here's Batman? How do we get to a point where this guy has got to be here hooting and hollering over two genders? How far into the dump did we go where a president has to go up there and be like, there's men and there's women, and then a guy in a pea coat is clapping? We're fully in the gutter, dude, and I can't wait to be out of it. And there's the real leader.
This week, I will reinstate any service members who were unjustly expelled from our military for objecting to the COVID vaccine mandate.
Damn.
With full back pay.
God, dude, what a boss, bro. Unbelievable.
And I will sign an order to stop our warriors from being subjected to radical political theories and social experiments while on duty. It's going to end immediately.
Oh my God, dude, we're so back.
Our armed
we're
forces
back,
will be free
dude.
to focus on their sole mission.
Killing
defeating
terrorists.
America's enemies.
Oh my God, dude. It's like drugs in my veins right now. Talk that shit, Big 45. God. Common sense is back, dude. Oh, a military that's more
Like
worried
in
about protecting our
2017,
interests
we will
versus
again build the strongest
trans
military
people.
the world has ever seen. We will measure our success not only by the battles we win, but also by the wars that we end, and perhaps most importantly, the wars we never get into.
Hell yeah, dude. War sucks. Whoa, what's up with that chick's face? Why is not everybody... Look, none of the women are clapping for that one. None of the women are clapping for the, oh, we're not going to go to war. Because they don't know shit about it. They're all like, oh, we need to help everybody out. No, bitch. You're not getting your arm blown off. You're not the one coming home to PTSD and battle fatigue. You're going to stay home and bake pies and virtue signal. Look, none of the women give a fuck. He's like, oh, we're not going to get into battles. The chick with the face, fucking the mask, she cares, but the rest of them don't. They're like, oh, I don't care. Send my sons to die. And all the bros are like, oh, oh, oh. I'm gonna stay home and drink Modelo's.
My proudest legacy will be that of a peacemaker and unifier. That's what I want to be, a peacemaker and a unifier.
And bro, that's so true because he talks these people's language, you know? There's some nutty, like all these nut jobs like Kim Jong-un and shit like that around the world. You got to talk their language. That's why, like, when you're in a bad neighborhood, right? We're in a bad neighborhood and somebody tests you, you have to talk their language. You can be like, who the fuck are you talking to? I'm like, okay, I'll leave you alone. Not like you can't do things politely. Some things you just have to talk degenerate people's languages. And that's what Trump does on a world stage with all these nutty fucking leaders. He talks their language and they don't test them. He's not like Butthole Biden who's sitting there like, oh, we need to just keep funneling taxpayer money into prolonged wars and fuck off, dude.
I'm pleased to say that as of yesterday, one day before I assumed office, the hostages in the Middle East are coming back home.
Oh, Kamala's about to be salty about that one. Look at it. They're like, oh fuck, we gotta stand for that. Yep, we gotta clap for the Jews. This is the first time they've stood up. Biden's gotta get the shit out of the way in his diaper. He's like, oh, it's actually me. I don't remember shit about it. But this is the first thing that everybody's actually stood up about is the Jews coming home. Look, even Hussein Obama.
Its rightful place as the greatest, most powerful,
hell yeah,
most
dude.
respected
Michelle's
nation
not there.
on
She's
earth,
storming the Capitol.
inspiring the awe and admiration of the entire world. A short time from now, we are going to be changing the name of the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America, and we will restore the name of a great president, William McKinley, to Mount McKinley, where it should be and where it belongs.
I know nothing about that, and that's okay.
President
I wonder if they're going to
McKinley
throw Biden's chair
made
away
our
after this
country
because it's
very
got
rich
shit
through
stains in it.
tariffs and through talent. He was a natural businessman and gave Teddy Roosevelt the money for many of the great things he did, including the Panama Canal, which has foolishly been given to the country of Panama after the United States. The United States, I mean, think of this, spent more money than ever
Bro,
spent
so many
on a
people
project
died trying to
before
build
and
that thing.
lost 38,000 lives in the building of the Panama Canal.
Told ya. Think I don't know what I'm talking
We've been
about,
treated
huh?
very badly from this foolish gift that should have never been made. And Panama's promise to us has been broken. The purpose of our deal and the spirit of our treaty has been totally violated. American
Bro, I
ships
can't believe this guy's
are
president
being
again. Oh my God, this
severely
is crazy.
overcharged and not treated fairly.
It's like he just
in
gets
any
it.
way,
It's like talking to your
shape,
grandpa or
form,
something, you know?
And that includes the United States Navy. And above all, China is operating the Panama Canal, and we didn't give it to China. We gave it to Panama, and we're taking it back.
That's right. Fuck China, dude. Oh, y'all don't like that one, huh? Oh, look at W sneaking him in. Look at W in the lion's den. I see you, W. Sit next to the fucking lizard people. He's like, let's go back to Iraq, dude. And fuck some shit up.
Above all, my message to Americans today is that it is time for us to once again act with courage, vigor, and the vitality of
Did you just say the N-word?
greatest civilization. So as we liberate our nation, we will lead it to new heights of victory and success.
All the way up.
We will not be deterred. Together we will end the chronic disease epidemic and keep our children safe, healthy, and
RFK,
disease-free.
dude. Oh,
The
yeah.
United States will once again consider itself a growing nation, one that increases
What's that
our
shit
wealth,
called?
expands our territory.
Oh, ADD, I can't focus. What's this shit called? Back then.
Builds our
That's
cities,
it.
raises our expectations,
Totally
and
missed the
carries
moment,
our
but that's
flag
okay. We're not going to
into
edit
new
that.
and beautiful
I'm not going to edit this video
horizons.
at all, dude.
And we will pursue our manifest destiny into the stars, launching American astronauts to plant the stars and stripes on the planet Mars.
Damn. Look at Elon. Look at fucking retarded Elon just, yeah, dude. Here's the real leaders of the nation. Look. Look at him, dude. There's the fucking the king and the fucking space lord, I guess. I don't know. Fuck yeah, dude. That's the next ticket right there. This chick can come along too, whoever the fuck that is. This Jewish guy. Hell yeah, dude. Look, Baron just wants to get out of here and get some pussy, dude. This is the longest he's ever gone without any pussy.
Ambition.
Tucker
is the lifeblood of a great nation.
Tucker's like, I want to go to Mars.
Now our nation is more ambitious than any other. There's no nation like our nation.
True that. Stars and bars, baby.
Explorers, builders, innovators, entrepreneurs, and pioneers. The spirit of the frontier is written into our hearts. The call of the next great adventure.
Dude, we need to go plunder and pillage another third world country
from within our souls.
Right now.
Our American ancestors turned a small group of colonies on the edge of a vast continent into a mighty
Y'all can fuck around and
of
catch
the
these
most
chicken pox, dude.
Citizens on earth.
I don't give a fuck.
No one comes close. Americans pushed thousands of miles through a rugged land of untamed wilderness.
Yep.
They crossed deserts, scaled mountains.
You know, they talk about the Native Americans, right? Like, sure, the Native Americans were a thing, but there's a reason they thought they were Indians, because North America was a dump. It looked like India now. North America 300 years ago looked like India now, which means it looked like an absolute dump, which is why they thought they were Indians.
Untold dangers, won the Wild West, ended slavery, rescued millions from tyranny, lifted billions from poverty, harnessed electricity.
We did actually end slavery. It's kind of crazy to think
launched
about.
Mankind into the heavens and put the universe of human knowledge into the palm of the human hand. If we
Universe of knowledge. I watched
nothing
ass porn on my phone earlier.
And no dream we cannot achieve. Many people thought it was impossible for me to stage such a historic political comeback.
I always believed in you.
As you see today, here I am, the American people.
I always believed. I ain't gonna lie.
I stand before you now as proof that you should never believe that something is impossible to do. In America, the impossible is what we do best.
Damn. Hell yeah, dude.
From New York to Los Angeles, from Philadelphia to Phoenix, from Chicago to Miami, from Houston to right here in Washington, D.C., our country was forged and built by the generations of patriots who gave everything they had for our rights and for our freedom. They were farmers and soldiers, cowboys and factory workers, steel workers and coal miners, officers and pioneers who pushed onward, marched forward, and let no obstacle defeat their spirit or their pride. Together they laid down the railroads, raised up the skyscrapers, built great highways, won 2 world wars, defeated fascism and communism, and triumphed over every single challenge that they faced. After all we have been through together, we stand on the verge of the 4 greatest years in American history.
Okay, this is a comedy channel, and I'm trying to keep it lighthearted, but this is super inspirational.
And we will rebuild the nation that we love, and we love it so much. We are one people, one family, and one glorious nation under God.
Yeah, but there's some people we need to...
Every parent who dreams for their child, and every child who dreams for their future, I am with you, I will fight for you, and I will win for you. We're going to win like never before.
Yeah, all the white hair better stand the fuck up, and all the bald heads. It's a crusty ass room, dude. That's what my dad used to call old people, crusts. Old crusts.
In recent years, our nation has suffered greatly, but we are going to bring it back and make it great again, greater than ever before. We will be a nation like no other, full of compassion, courage, and exceptionalism. Our power will stop all wars and bring a new spirit of unity to a world that has been angry, violent, and totally unpredictable. America will be respected again and admired again.
Put some respect on it,
including by
dude.
people of religion,
Get
faith,
Birdman
and
in the
goodwill.
cabinet.
We
That's
will
what we
be
really need.
prosperous. We will be proud. We will be strong, and we will win like never before. We will not be conquered. We will not be intimidated. We will not be broken.
Damn, dude, we have a
and we
fucking
will not
leader
fail.
again,
From this
dude.
day on, the United States of
This is
America will be a
wild.
free, sovereign, and independent nation. We will stand bravely. We will live proudly. We will dream boldly. And nothing will stand in our way because we are Americans. The future is ours. And our golden age has just begun. Thank you. God bless America. Thank you all. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you.
All right, that was dope as fuck.